Now to the 2024 race for the White House, and tonight it's showing up in Harlem, a campaign rally for Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. She won't be there, but New York Governor Hochul and New York Mayor Adams will be there. Meanwhile, Republican candidate Donald Trump holding a rally this afternoon in the crucial state of North Carolina. Lots to unpack tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live in Harlem, where the rally begins in just a few moments. Darla.
That's right, Bill. That rally is set to begin in about a half an hour here at 6:30 here in Harlem on West 135th and Broadway. But this is not going to be all roses and strawberries. Like, you do have a large number of Kamala Harris Walz supporters who have been gathering early. But right now, what you're seeing is a live, ongoing protest that is growing. Those who are opposing the Israel-Hamas conflict, and they want Kamala Harris and those who support her to know their position.
I am so hyped because the momentum in this movement is just totally unbelievable.
New Yorkers showing up early for the Harris-Walz ticket at the intersection of Broadway and West 135th Street in Harlem Wednesday afternoon. A rally to be held inside of this venue, led by the state's Democratic leaders.
I did think that she was coming, but I understand she's in Chicago, getting ready for the real big event. So we want her to know that we're following her here.
The Harris-Walz ticket taking a beat from the full-court campaign press today. Instead, President Biden hosting influencers at the White House.
You are the source of their news, and the more people want to go into your business than the other these days. What do you think when I retire? Where do you think I'm going?
Amid Biden's lighthearted appearance, the Israel conflict grows more tenuous every day. Hamas now saying it will not attend Thursday's peace talks, a big issue for some voters, eager to hear where Harris stands.
Having traveled with her overseas and gotten to see and hear the vice president's strength and skills and ability in diplomacy and national security policy, I very much look forward to a Harris-Walz administration and to the positive difference they could make in the world.
Voters also ready and waiting for the rollout of Harris's economic agenda Friday. Today, the Labor Department reporting inflation is now at its lowest that it's been in 3 years. Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance in Michigan today saying he is not impressed.
That makes Kamala Harris directly responsible for this inflation disaster because she cast the tie-breaking vote on nearly $2 trillion in reckless spending.
And former President Donald Trump holding a rally in Asheville, North Carolina today that was billed as an economic address, but he went off script.
And let them have their convention, and who knows how that's going to turn out. Joe Biden is a very angry man, you know that, right? Because they took it away from him.
Again, here's a live look at a protest taking place across the street from the Harris-Walz NYC kickoff this afternoon. These are anti-Hamas, Israel-Hamas conflict protesters. They want to make sure that they convey their position and want to know more, as we said, about what it might look like moving forward with this ticket and where and how to resolve this conflict. This is the scene that Kathy Hochul, Eric Adams, this is what they're going to find when they show up for this rally today. And right now, those voices are louder than the Democratic ticket supporters. Reporting live in Harlem, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
That's an interesting twist to all this. Darla, thank you for that.